The J.P. Smith Shoe Company building is located at the intersections of North Sangamon Avenue and West Huron Street in the Westtown neighborhood. Construction began in 1911 and was completed in 1912. The building was designed by Horatio R. Wilson, who was a popular and prolific local architect. In addition to the shoe factory, he is known for designing buildings that stand today, including homes in the neighborhoods of Beverly, Albany Park, Grand Boulevard, and the city of Evanston, as well as commercial buildings in Chicago and Milwaukee. As with the other buildings he designed incorporating generous amounts of natural light, in the purpose-built J.P. Smith Shoe Factory, metal sash windows were used to give workers the benefit of extra ventilation, which was important in the days before air conditioning. This tiny detail put it at the forefront of a national trend in industrial building construction happening at the time. The information I was able to uncover about the J.P. Smith Shoe Company was limited and likely does not give the full picture of their scope of operations or the brands that they marketed their shoes under. What we do know is that the company was founded in the mid-1800s and by the start of the 20th century had established itself as a prominent manufacturing company. At the time the Chicago factory was being built, J.P. Smith was the second largest shoemaker in Chicago. They manufactured shoes marketed under the brands Dr. A. Reed cushion shoes and British Walkers. During World War II, they shifted some production capacity to the making of headbands for helmets used by soldiers. And in 1940, prior to the United States entry into the war, they consolidated their manufacturing locations and moved to Dubuque, Iowa. There, they built a factory on 3¼ acres of land at 32nd and Jackson Streets. The company planned to manufacture all of its men's shoes in Dubuque. I was not able to uncover if the company folded, was sold off, or absorbed by another corporation. The last accounts I uncovered were local newspaper obituaries referencing a person's employment at the Dubuque factory. Back to the building. After its days as a manufacturing facility, the building functioned as a school and storage and makeshift facilities before it was converted to a residential use building in 1988. Per the River West Lofts website, quote, "The building was purchased by developers in 1983, but it was years before the project had the financial support to begin. Investors were skeptical about funding a project as pioneering as loft development. Loft life was relatively new to the mainstream renter, and it was considered an investment risk. In 1985, the building was placed on the National Register of Historic Places because according to the National Register, it evidences the distinctive characteristics of a type, period, and construction method. Renovation began in 1987, and by March of 1988, the first leases began selling for between $450 and $1,250 per month. Today, the building continues to host residential units under the River West Lofts name. The neighborhood itself has also evolved from its industrial roots into a primarily residential one. How it evolves in the years and decades ahead, we shall see.